ISO 15378 2017 for medicinal product packaging manufacturers. This is a standard for medicinal product packaging manufacturing. So, in pharmaceutical manufacturing, product quality does not begin with formulation, it begins with materials, systems, and control. And one of the most critical yet underestimated components is primary packaging. Whether it is vials, ampoules, blister packs, or closures, these components directly impact product sterility, stability, shelf life, patient safety. A single failure uh, in packaging integrity can result in contamination, product recalls, regulatory actions, market loss. To address these risks, the global standard ISO 15378 2017 was developed. This standard integrates quality management system principles, good manufacturing practices, GMP, risk-based thinking, regulatory compliance expectations. In this video, we will cover first technical overview of ISO 15078, then second clause by clause implementation approach, GMP integration requirements, documentation risk management and validation, audit readiness, and how URGS supports end-to-end implementation. Now standard overview. ISO 15378 is titled Primary Packaging Materials for Medicinal Products. Particular requirement for the application of ISO 9001-2015 with reference to good manufacturing practices (GMP). It is based on ISO 9001-2015 structure, Annex SL, additional GMP specific requirements. Key technical characteristics applies to primary packaging manufacturers, focuses on product safety and contamination control, requires traceability and batch control, emphasizes clean manufacturing environments, integrates regulatory expectations from pharma clients, regulatory and GMP context. ISO 15078 aligns with GMP expectations from EU GMP guidelines, WHO GMP, US FDA 21 CFR in direct alignment. Now core GMP principles covered: personal hygiene and training, clean room and contamination control, equipment qualification, process validation, change control. Deviation management, CAPA, corrective and preventive action. Now clause by clause implementation. Let us break down the standard technically. Clause 4, context of the organization. Organizations must determine internal and external issues, interested parties, pharma clients, regulators, scope of QMS, technical implementation, regulatory mapping, stakeholder risk analysis, defined QMS scope for packaging processes. Clause 5, leadership. Top management must demonstrate commitment to GMP, quality policy aligned with patient safety, defined roles and responsibilities. Key requirement: appointment of management representative for GMP compliance. Clause 6, planning, risk-based thinking. This is critical. Organization must identify risks and opportunities, plan actions to address them. Now tools used: FMEA, failure mode effective analysis, risk matrices, hazard analysis. Examples: risk of contamination in clean room, risk of mix-up in batch labeling. Clause 7, support. It covers resources, competence, awareness, infrastructure, documented information. Technical expectations: clean room classification, ISO class, environmental monitoring class systems, calibration of instruments, document control system. Then clause 8, operation, core GMP section. This is the most critical clause. It includes 8.1 Operational planning and control, controlled manufacturing environment, defined process parameters. 8.2 Requirements for products, customer specifications, pharma companies, regulatory requirements. And 8.3 is for design and development, in case it is applicable, because many companies are not in design and development, so it is not applicable there. Those who are having design development, this clause will be applicable. Packaging, design validation, compatibility studies. Okay, all these things. Then 8.4 is control of external providers, supplier qualification, vendor audits. 8.5 Production and service provision, includes cleaner room operations, line clearance, in process controls, contamination control, traceability, critical GMP controls, batch numbering system, status labeling. Now 8.6 segregation of materials. 8.6 is for release of products, QA approval, certificate of analysis, all that. And 8.7 is for control of non-conforming outputs, that is rejection handling, investigation, disposition. And clause 9 is for performance evaluation. It includes internal audits, management review, KPI monitoring. And what are the audit focus areas here? GMP compliance, documentation gaps, process deviation. Clause 10 is for improvement. It includes CAPA system, control improvement, root cause analysis. Now we see documentation structure. ISO 15078 requires a hierarchical documentation system. Level 1 is for quality manual. Here is scope, policies, system overview. Level 2 is for procedures SOPs. Examples are like document control, deviation management, change control, CAPA, risk management. Level 3 is work instructions, machine operation, cleaning procedures, and line clearance. Level 4 is records and formats, batch records, inspection logs, training records. Now key technical documentation. Validation master plan, VMP, IQ/OQ/PQ protocols, environmental monitoring records, cleaning validation reports. Validation and risk management. Validation requirements. Validation ensures processes are consistent, reproducible, controlled. Types: process validation, cleaning validation, equipment qualification. IQ/OQ/PQ. Risk management. Risk management must be proactive, documented, reviewed periodically. And tools are FMEA, HACCP, risk ranking. Now audit preparation to pass certification audits. Conduct internal audits, clause-wise audits, GMP audits, management review, performance evaluation, risk review, CAPA effectiveness, pre-certification audit, mock audits, gap closure. Common audit findings: incomplete documentation, poor traceability, weak CAPA, inadequate training. URG's implementation approach. URGS provides end-to-end structured implementation. Phase 1 gap analysis. Here we do site assessment, detailed report. Then phase 2 is for documentation, complete system development. Our team, our consultant will develop all documentation work. That is all complete system development. Then phase 3 is implementation. Here training and process alignment, all these things come. Then phase 4 is audit preparation, that is internal audit, mock audit. And phase 5 is certification support, that is final readiness, audit coordination. ISO 15372-378 is not just certification, it is a regulatory expectation and business necessity. With the right partner, implementation becomes structured, efficient, and successful. Email us info@urgsiso.com. Our mobile number is +91 7359458455. Connect with URG's International Certification and Instruction Private Limited today. Thank you. Please like and subscribe our channel for similar consultancy contents. Thank you.